Skate selective. Finger skate selective. Finger skate selective.
FingerSkateSelective. FingerSkateSelective.
What up, homies? It's FingerSkateSelective here. Today I'm reviewing the Tech Deck Expert Skate. First off, before I get started, this is going to be kind of a weird review because as far as I know, these are still not available yet in the USA. So, how did I get these? Well, this one here I got on eBay for a ridiculous price, and I do not recommend people going on eBay because right now, since they still aren't available in stores, people are getting way too much for them. I wanted one early so I could review it. That's the only reason I paid more for it. I do not recommend it. Just wait. Then the next one over here, I was able to get from my homie who lives in Canada. He went to the store, bought it for me. He let me pay him through the mail, so that was very awesome. He didn't have to do that, so I have to shout out little Manny Jack. Thank you very much. That was awesome of you. Alright, so first things first, I'm going to set this one back over here and we'll take a look at the packaging. As you can see, it's a very weird shape. Over here along the right hand side, you can see the different options that are available. Right here, you've got the high concave, low concave, hard bearing wheels, and soft bearing wheels. Now, I tried very hard to get a high concave and a low concave version. That way I could show you the differences between the two shapes, but I was not able to. Both of the ones I got are high concave, but what I was able to get, one has soft bearing wheels and the other one has hard bearing wheels, so at least I will be able to talk about the differences in the bearing wheels and give you my info on those, so it's better than nothing, right? Alright, so before we open it up, let's go ahead and turn it around and look at the back of the packaging. As you can see on the back, there's like a breakdown type diagram showing every single part. Then it tells you what it is: precision bearings, bushings, adjustable kingpin, metal trucks, yada yada. It goes through all the parts, even the foam grip, which you can't see on the diagram. Right here it says it has the tool. Basic packaging, nothing really special on it, no cool pictures or anything, but it is an expert skate, so you got to keep it expert and professional. So with nothing too cool on the packaging, let's go ahead and open it up and see what we got. On the front, you've got the complete, and let me pop it out here and show you. When you take it out of the packaging, it does not have grip tape on it. So if there's no grip on it, where did they hide the grip? Let's take a look at the back.
Oh, there it is.
Let me go ahead and pop these out and then I'll show you. So it comes with a sheet of pre-cut foam grip tape as well as a sheet of uncut foam grip tape, which is cool. So that looks like it's everything. Oops, there's another little package down here. Let me pop that out and show you. In this little package, you get a small sticker sheet, which is similar to the ones you get with regular Tech Decks. On the back, you've got the basic Tech Deck tool, which is available in most regular Tech Decks. And then down here is something a little bit different. It does come with a set of extra bushings, which I thought was pretty cool. That way, if you wear out the ones that are in it, they do give you an extra set, so that is pretty cool. Alright, so you know what it comes with. Let's go ahead and take a look at the board. So the first thing you notice is it's a very good size. It's 30 millimeters wide by 101 millimeters long, so it's pretty much the same size as most custom decks that are available these days. The overall feel of it is very light yet solid. Feels just like one of my other custom completes, except it does feel a little bit lighter. That's not true because I went ahead and I weighed this with a sheet of grip on it and it comes out to 14.7 grams. Then I went ahead and weighed my 30 millimeter wide K-Deck complete and it was 14.4 grams. I'm not exactly sure why this feels so light. It might just be me, but anyway. So like I mentioned earlier, I was only able to get a hold of the high concave version. So remember, there are going to be low concave versions available as well. So if you aren't hyped on the shape that I'm showing you, remember, there will be a lower alternative available also. Alright, let's check it out. So as you can see, the concave is pretty high, and let me tell you, it feels just as high as it looks, even with grip on it. The kicks, I would say, are a solid medium height, not too low, but definitely not K-Deck high. But the height of the kicks feels like it goes really good along with the concave, if that makes sense to you. The concave really grabs your fingers, especially with grip on it. Feels like you can really do some flip tricks with it. They are 5-ply decks, and the very center ply is colored. This one has a red center ply. On the top, you can see that the Tech Deck logo is imprinted and indented, which I thought was pretty cool. It's a nice little touch. The mounting screws are perfectly flush with the top ply, which means the holes were countersunk perfectly to avoid any bumps under your grip, so that's nice. Let's take a look at the bottom. The graphics look awesome. As you can see, they're very, very shiny. This reel board here, I've actually been using for the last week and a half or so, and I've done a lot of rail slides, lip slides, tail slides, nose slides, and as you can see, the graphic is still 100% intact, so I'm not exactly sure if it has a real wear type skateboard graphic that will chip off, but I would say yes, it is one like that, but I guess you really have to grind on it to get it to come off. But as of right now, still looks pretty good, and I have used this a lot because I've been testing it. All you can see is a few swipes here, and there is a little line right here from tail slides, I guess. So let's go ahead and look at the trucks. First off, the trucks are very cool. You can see right away they have better bushings and pivot cups installed, which is cool. They work really, really well. The trucks turn awesome. They actually have some movement, unlike the normal tech decks that come with really, really stiff bushings, and it's hard to get them where you want because they're either too tight or the kingpin nut is falling off. But these, you've really got some turning movement, and you can still tighten them up, so pretty cool. I can't speak on the longevity of the overall durability of the truck tuning. Like I said, I've only been using this for a week and a half, but as of right now, it's holding up great. I will keep you updated. I'll do an update later after I use this for a month or two and let you know how everything's holding up. But as of right now, seems to be holding up great. Another cool thing about the trucks that I wanted to show you, let me go ahead and take a wheel off here so I can show you better. As you can see, in order to get the hanger to fit inside the back of the bearing wheel, they turn the very ends down to a smaller diameter, which is very, very cool, which is going to make these trucks very popular with custom tuners because they're going to be popping these off and using them with different bearing wheels, because it looks like you could put a number of different kinds of bearing wheels on these trucks and they will work just fine because they did make the tips smaller, which is very, very cool. So by making the end of the hangers a smaller diameter, that's going to keep it from rubbing the back of the wheel, which would make it have friction and would slow down the wheel overall. So that's why they turned it down, and they fit great. Which brings us to the wheels. First off, as you can see, they are a very, very cool shape. I really like the shape of them. They look awesome and they roll like crazy. They really are fast. They're single bearing wheels. They work perfectly on the trucks. The wheel nut you can completely tighten and there's no rubbing at all. They don't squish or tighten up. Now, like I said earlier, the one thing that I can compare for you guys is the difference between the hard and soft bearing wheels. Now, there is a pretty big difference in durometer. Now, the hard wheels here, they don't feel super duper hard, but on a smooth surface like this countertop here, they do feel slick. But I will say, my G6s, G4s, and most of my custom bearing wheels, they are slick on a real smooth surface. That's just how they are. But I will tell you, and you know this too, it is really hard to lose balance on a fingerboard, right? Has anyone fallen off of a fingerboard yet? I don't know. So the hard wheels, I think they are hard, but I think they're right on the money. Now, the soft wheels, they are pretty soft. The instant you put it down and start rolling, you can definitely tell that they are a lot softer than the harder version, and you can just feel the grip from side to side. It would be very hard to do some power slides on this one without gripping. Also, over time, I would worry about these holding up as good as the harder ones just because they're soft. So I think that the harder ones would last longer. This, I'm not sure about. This is just a guess. But I would say the hard ones would last longer. Now, as far as rolling and getting the job done, both sets, they roll great. They have the same cool shape. They have the same fast bearings. The only difference is what it is. If you like super duper soft, grippy wheels, go with the soft. But if you want a set that's more comparable to like your custom bearing wheels, like G4s, G6s, go with the hard ones because these are more comparable to normal bearing wheels. So what's cracking? I wish I could have grabbed a low concave version to show you what they were like, but it is what it is. I'm not going to complain. Also, like I said before, these are not available in the United States stores yet, so I cannot tell you what the suggested retail is on them or where you can even get one yet, other than up in Canada. So if you want to take a trip, bring me back one too. But overall, I'm very impressed. This is basically a custom complete straight from Tech Deck, and I think if the price is around $20 to $25, I don't have to tell you how good of a deal that would be because you got a 30mm wide 5-ply deck, cool trucks, nice bearing wheels. So for $20, $25 for a complete with foam grip, that's unbelievable. Hopefully these will be available in the USA soon. I would definitely recommend these, especially to beginners, because with these, unlike normal tech decks, have a lot of the features which are going to make learning tricks on a fingerboard a lot easier. A lot of people have regular tech decks and they can't do all the tricks that they see these professionals doing and they wonder why. They think it's just them. No, regular tech decks are hard to learn on, but these expert skates, you're going to learn a lot lot easier. It is what it is. So I gotta give a big shout out to Tech Deck. I think they did a great job on the Expert Skate. I think you guys will love them. Hopefully they'll be available soon. Thank you guys for watching my review. Make sure you check out my other reviews and weird videos. I definitely appreciate the support. Make sure you guys go and grab a Tech Deck Expert Skate as soon as you can. I will see you guys sooner than later.